Thank you to our high school youth for that inspiring Minute for Mission, and do find them out in the memorial room after service. Get signed up. They'll come to your house, pick up the canned goods, and we'll have a little friendly competition between the north and south ends of town. We'll see how this all works out. Next, I think you all know this is the 150th anniversary of our church, and as part of our 150th anniversary, we're also doing a capital campaign to raise money for some renovations around here, both in our church as well as across the street in the Peace Center. And so each week we've had a little testimonial from somebody who will benefit from the capital campaign or has an interest in the capital campaign or is excited or passionate about the capital campaign. And so we're going to do that again. These were sent home to every household in the church. If you didn't get one, you can pick one up out in the memorial room that describe all the projects of the church. But this morning we're going to hear from the Meyers family, who's going to talk about one of the projects that's included in our capital campaign.
What a glorious morning to be here. Wow. Good morning. You might notice that Mike and I, can you hear? Mike and I are up here, and Nina is way down there on the floor. And so you might be able to guess that the section of the capital project we're going to discuss is accessibility. So the church wants to be inclusive and be accessible to all members and all guests. The plan is to improve the restrooms and then the entrance to over by the offices. But the enhancement we're most excited about is making the choir loft accessible. We've always been proud of Nina's participation in activities at school, the MDA, and here at the church, but there have been barriers.
Hi, I just want to tell you a little bit of a story. So my mom grew up at the First Presbyterian Church of Lakewood, Colorado, and years ago they donated a song to our church in memory of my brother John. There was one day where all the choirs got together and they all sang up in the choir loft. So all my family and all my friends were up there singing for my brother, who is very dear to my heart, and I was unable to get up there. There are many times that this has happened, but that one has affected me the most.
We have a picture here of our Easter service this year, and you can see there, Nina and I are down in front. Not getting into the choir loft didn't stop her from participating, but it has in the past and it will in the future to deter other members and guests to participate, and we want them to be able to. Recently, 2 chancel choir members stopped singing with us because it's too difficult to get into the choir loft. And we host a good number of guest choirs that possibly could have some disabilities. And we want Linda to be able to safely get to the organ. We got to have her. So the goal is to be inclusive and accessible to everyone.
A wise friend recently told me, "2 generations from now, no one will know us. They won't know anything about us. Just like 2 generations and 3 generations before us. Those giants whose shoulders we stand on started this church, built the church, rebuilt it after the fire. Next generation of giants built the education wing. It's our turn. This is our chance to be the giants for the next generations to stand on, whom we won't know us, but they'll know that we were dedicated to the life of this church." Thank you for letting us talk.
We want to thank our co-chairs, the campaign co-chairs, the Pershings and the Olivers, for your work on this. We are so excited about it. And the response to the campaign has been amazing, but we still have some work to do. We still have ways to go. So we want to thank all who have contributed, and any others. If you would please consider your own financial gift, it would be great. Thank you.